JRF Scholars YouTube channel. In the previous video, we have looked at easy units in UGC NET paper 1 and moderate units. As we have discussed, there are 3 easy units in UGC NET paper 1 which need practice. They are DI, passage comprehension, mathematical reasoning and aptitude. In the category of moderate, there are 4 units, includes teaching aptitude, research aptitude, communication and logical reasoning. In this chapter, we are going to look at the remaining chapters which are odd. So this category includes 3 units. They are ICT, Information and Communication Technology, and People, Development and Environment, and Higher Education System. Why these chapters are odd? Because these chapters has very vast syllabus relatively when compared to teaching aptitude, research aptitude, communication and logical reasoning. This has very limited syllabus and they go very deep into the concepts from these units, whereas there is a lot of syllabus in these 3 units. As a result, they can ask any question from the lot of concepts, and especially you learn the concepts in the teaching aptitude, research aptitude, communication and LR. But here in these 3 units, they are pure facts. You need to remember the facts from these 3 units, and the questions are dynamic in nature. They do not ask all the questions from the core concepts that are repeated in the previous year question papers, but this trend can be seen in the other units. But there are only 1 to 2 questions out of 5 questions in a question paper are from the previous year concepts, and the remaining 3 to 4 questions are from the concepts that are mentioned recently in the current affairs news, that is based on the news. So it is really hard to find sources to prepare for these 3 units, but I'm here to give you authentic and tested approach to prepare for these units. So the approach should be, you should study these chapters after completing all the units in UGC NET paper 1. So you need to keep these chapters at the end of your paper 1 preparation, because people think that they want to finish these chapters at the very first, as these are the worst, but they cannot complete the syllabus, as you cannot get the feel of completeness because of its worst syllabus. So I request the candidates to keep these units at the end of the syllabus. This helps you to complete the remaining at the very first and focus at the end important concepts from these 3 units. So do not read the concepts from the standard books, because they are vast in nature and you're not sure whether after remembering the facts and information from all the concepts, not sure whether they are going to ask the questions in the examination or not. So as a result, it is better you to list down the topics from the previous year question papers of your subject paper. So what it means, let's say you are a candidate from education department. First, download the question papers from December 2018 after, so you will have around some 12 to 14 question papers. So list down the concepts in these 3 chapters. Okay, after listing down, start making notes from these concepts that you are listed. Okay, this will help you because these are the 3 units which are selected by the paper designers. Okay, and set the level of the paper based on these 3 levels. Why there are different levels for different subjects? Because when you look at the subjects such as economy, history, polity, where around 60 to 70,000 people appear in the examination, whereas the other areas such as cognitive science, anthropology, gender studies, where only 3,000 to 4,000 candidates are appeared. So for the candidates of economy, history, political science, the paper bit odd, especially in terms of the history units. Okay, so better first to finish paper 1 concepts from these units from your subject paper. Okay, and make notes accordingly. The concept that are asked in your paper first, and then after making the notes, attempt those previous year questions by downloading the question papers from NTA website. By this time you have completed all the 10 units, right? So started taking as a mock test from your subject and have a look at your performance. If you feel better or you are getting good score, and then go to the odd papers, okay, for the subjects as economy, history, political science, and etc. So one problem with this, you need to cover the current affairs as well, because there will be questions at least 2 to 3 from the current affairs, not the exact current affairs, but the concepts they borrow from the current affairs. For this, you can simply follow the Toshiba ma'am's Telegram channel, where ma'ams provide updated information in these 3 units in her Telegram channel. So it is better and adds value to you preparation if you follow the updates from ma'am's Telegram channel. And when you started like making notes after the listing down of concepts, let's say you have finished ICT, so practice the previous year questions. If you have any book of previous year questions, or else you can download the question paper and practice the ICT questions from the previous year question paper that you have downloaded from the NTA website. So it gives you immediate feedback whether you are going in the right direction, right approach for these concepts or not. So I have tested this approach and it's worked okay for me and also my juniors. So I'll strongly suggest you this approach. So in the last 3 videos, including this video, we have discussed about all the 10 units, okay, dividing into easy, medium, and hard, and I have given different approaches for different set of units. So you don't need to prepare all the units in the same way. You need to prioritize some units, you need to practice some units daily, you need to focus some units at the end of the preparation. So by giving importance to all the units equally, you will lose the time and you cannot focus on the easy units, and you skip the units which need the practice. So I have given different approach for the different set of units. Please do watch all the videos complete. There is a strategy for 4 videos I made in this channel, so go to the playlist, complete all the videos, and you are ready with your strategy and approach for your UGC NET examination to score 80+ marks in UGC NET paper 1. So it's a proved strategy and approaches I have given throughout these videos, so it gives you success in paper 1. Please do subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos for UGC NET paper 1 and linguistics paper 2. Thank you.